Hey everybody, I'm Bill. I am the salty old Marine. Hey, I read a comment recently. It said very succinctly, the VA doesn't give 2 units of fecal matter about us. I'm trying not to curse because I don't want to get caught in the filters of YouTube or whatever. So you know the word, right? The VA doesn't care about us. And that's absolutely correct. The VA does not care about us, not individually. The people who work at the VA probably do. I'm guessing a lot of those people who work at the VA, many of whom are veterans themselves, do care very much about us. And they work diligently every day, usually for less pay than their civilian counterparts, to help us with our health care needs and to help us with benefits. I believe that. I don't believe that the VA, the institution, cares about us. And why should they? It's not their job. Their job is to care for veterans in aggregate, not you, not me. So where does that leave us? It leaves us dealing with a large, impersonal bureaucracy that is founded on rules and regulations and laws, which are complex and they are a labyrinth. They are so difficult to navigate. And that's why veterans give up. That's why veterans get lost in the system. That's why veterans suffer. I don't believe it's personal, but it feels personal, doesn't it? So what do we do? What do we do? Well, there are third-party companies that have sprung up because capitalism to fill that void. They charge money and they help veterans. How much they charge and whether or not they help, those are questions we can leave aside for the purposes of this video. But they exist, right? Some of them are very good and some of them are very well recommended. I'm not saying that at all. There are veteran service organizations, VSOs, and many veterans organizations have VSOs that are accredited through the VA and who charge nothing, no money, to assist veterans with their claims. And there's a reason why they exist, because there's a need for them, right? So the DAV, Disabled American Veterans, the VFW, Veterans of Foreign Wars, the American Legion, and the list goes on and on and on. They all have VSOs. They all offer assistance to veterans at no charge. So all of those things are available. There's a reason why they're available. It's because the VA fails at being personal, at caring for us individually. And then there's people who are doing things like this, like I'm doing, and I'm not putting myself forward as any kind of a hero. But there's a need for people to make YouTube videos to talk about the VA experience for healthcare, for benefits, and to help guide veterans. I'm not the only one by far, and there's a lot of really good YouTube channels out there. I've given a shout out to some of them recently, and I'll continue to do so because what they're doing is really radically important to veterans like you and to veterans like me. And I'm going to do my best to help as well. But ultimately, it's going to fall on all of us. When we were serving, when we were soldiers and airmen and sailors and Marines, we had each other. We helped each other. We could lean on each other and count on each other. And you know what? It's not really any different now. Now we're veterans. We are civilians again. But we still carry with us everything that we were taught, everything that we learned about camaraderie, about togetherness, about caring about each other, about putting aside differences, whether it's differences in our our backgrounds or our socioeconomic situation or our ethnicity or our religion or our politics or whatever it is. We can put those things aside. We know we can because we've done it, and we can do it again, and we can reach out to each other and have each other's backs. So does the VA give about us? No, they don't. People who work at the VA do, and that's a great thing. There are some very dedicated people who do, in fact, care very much about you and about me. But as an aggregate, as an institution, no, absolutely, they do not care about us. We have to care about each other. So that is my video for today. That's what I want to talk about. Let's have each other's backs. Let's look out for each other. Let's help each other. Let's lift each other up, right? Encourage each other, and together, we'll climb this hill. We always have. That's what we do. That's what we were trained for. This is Bill. I am the Salty Old Marine. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Tell me about your experiences with the VA. Personal, impersonal, good and bad. Leave those things in the comments. And then let's see if other veterans can jump in and assist, talk about, share, those kinds of things. And as always, have a great day.